emasculated him. It changed him. It feminized him. It weakened him as a man. Do you think that's...
Well, I think he was very seriously ill.
Yo, for sure he was.
And I think, one of the things we have learned from COVID is people who are 50, 60, 70, 80 pounds overweight tend to have fared very badly.
Sure.
Now, we don't talk about it
much.
But
the virus itself, this is true, does tend to take away the life force in some people, I notice. I mean, it does feminize people. No one ever says that, but it's true.
So I'm joined on the program today by noted confirmed woman, Sabrina. How much COVID did you have to become the feminine woman that you are?
Well, if that's what it takes, COVID, I must have caught COVID so many times and not known it. That's so weird, and it's so funny that the person that Tucker Carlson is talking to is just like, yeah, I think they were seriously ill, but Tucker Carlson was just like, no, COVID is what feminized these men. Yeah. Like, what?
What part of, like, so he's saying if COVID makes you sick and takes away your energy, that feminizes you, which is just, I mean, maybe we can skip past that. It's obviously incredibly misogynistic. It also is completely irrational. What part of being a woman means you're less energetic as a stereotype? I have had to cover a lot of misogynistic right-wing. I just swore, I apologize. I'm a little bit mad, we're gonna fix that. But what part of being low energy has to do with that? And honestly, what I wonder, Sabrina, is he's making a general case. Here he's talking about Boris Johnson, but he's also maligning anyone who has COVID. And one of the most notable men who had COVID and suffered through COVID was Donald Trump. Is he not even realizing that he's sort of implicitly saying that Trump has been feminized? Or is this, because this is a guy who might run against Trump in 2024. Is he like sort of like insulting him without specifically insulting him?
I wonder if he is, or if he's, no, I don't know. I don't know if he thinks that far back. I think he's really just kind of like talking in the moment with whatever is popping into his head. Yeah, because I think the whole thing that he's referencing is it the erectile dysfunction risk supposedly associated with COVID? Is that where he's getting that from? Yeah, look, there it is. So I wonder if that's the core of what he's talking about, and then he's just running with it. Yeah, I don't know if he realizes who he's offending.
I don't know. And again, look, the erectile dysfunction stuff, there have been multiple studies that seem to indicate, I don't consider that settled science or whatever, but if you are worried about that, first of all, try not to get COVID. And if you're gonna have COVID, if this is real, it's real because it is one of many long COVID symptoms. So do the best that you can to be as little affected by COVID as possible. Get the vaccine so you don't have a severe case. If you're irrationally worried about being feminized by disease, wouldn't you want to have the vaccine then? So this is not only like on its own merits, a crazy, irrational, misogynistic thing to say, but it's an even weirder thing to say when you're a guy who's been trying to get people sick with COVID for a solid year and a half. It's just bizarre at this point.
I guess Tucker Carlson is pro-vaccine now if he's anti-feminization through COVID.
Is vaccination masculine? I'm not saying anything. Tucker Carlson's just saying something. I don't know.
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.